All right, well, let's jump right in here. Obviously, a big day for the Republican Party, talking about unity, togetherness. The quote, war on Trump is over, so to speak. Talk about your meeting today with Donald Trump, the presumptive GOP presidential nominee, and how it went and what he said to you.
Well, we had a very small meeting, just about 5 other members with Donald Trump, and I found it very productive. He was there to listen and to discuss, and I had a long discussion with him about I'm looking for conservative judges on the Supreme Court, one place I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about the overreach of these government agencies into our businesses and others stopping growth. I'm concerned about economic growth in America and about California water. And he was receptive to each and every one of those, talking about ways that we could work together to fix it. So I found the meeting very positive. I thought everybody in the meeting seemed more united coming out of it than they were beforehand. And I think this is the first step in uniting the party, but also helping unite this country.
But it always wasn't that way. Obviously, there's been a bitter, contentious battle and a branding battle within the GOP and the Republican Party, especially with conservatives like you. Are you going to find it hard to get the hardline, traditional conservatives who say they may vote for Hillary Clinton over Trump because they don't think Trump has the conservative values? He's going to carry the conservative line. What do you say to those people tonight who are on the fence and who look to someone like you as sort of the guiding light of who they should vote for, and now you're in Trump's corner? What do you say to them?
Look, I've been a conservative my entire life, and I could never envision a conservative voting for Hillary Clinton. We just had 8 years of destruction in this country because of a philosophy of this progressive liberal movement under Barack Obama. And Hillary Clinton just wants to continue that. But 70% of America disagrees about the direction of this country. So I say sit down. Anytime you go through a primary, they become bruising, feelings get hurt in others. Donald Trump was not my first choice, but I always said I would support the nominee. Why? Because the people make the decision at the end of the day. And I believe in that form of government, that government doesn't have the power, the people do. So I'm behind the nominee because I know what Hillary Clinton will do to this country. So there are more places we agree upon than disagree upon. And I think we're going to see Donald Trump, in the nature of the discussions that we've had today, in a more presidential debate of when he moves forward. And this is an opportunity to change the direction of this country, to actually bring greater growth and greater opportunity.
And obviously, Donald Trump wants your delegates. He's going to be coming here before the ahead of June 7th primary. Do you feel and do you truly believe Donald Trump carries Kern County values with him? Obviously, he's going to be touring the Valley, potentially speaking with you. Do you feel, if elected president, Donald Trump will have our best interests, farming, ag, oil, and of course the water, in mind? And you mentioned you spoke to him about that, but do you believe he'll have our best interests at heart?
You know, we sat down and had a long discussion about water. And he understood some of the points about water, but even more, his questions back to me on how to solve it, on our ability that the House has moved these bills, but they've been stopped inside the Senate. But those things inside government, in the agencies that he could change as president to help us in the past. I believe that he's going to be there for us on the water discussion and other discussions as well.
And any plans to meet with him out here in California? Have you guys talked about any plans to tour any parts of Kern County?
Well, he told me he is coming to California. I don't believe Kern County was on this trip, but we talked a lot about California, talked a lot about Kern County and Bakersfield in specific. He brought it up to me, knowing where I live and some of the issues that he understood that I cared most about. But I think you're going to see him in California, but you're going to see him, he believes he can compete in every single state. And I think you'll see a great deal of him throughout the country in this campaign for president.
Perhaps you could give him one of your Dewar's chews inside your office, and that may sway him to pay us a visit.
That's right. We'll take him over to Luigi's, get us some Dewar's, and stop off for a few cookies or donuts at Smith's. I think you'll have a good day.
All right, Congressman McCarthy, who met with the presumptive GOP presidential nominee today in Washington, D.C. We thank you for your time. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.